welcome to the Astro Vibe for Friday, September 30th. I'm super excited to be here with you. I'm Marina Ormes, and we are here doing the unshakable self-care and how astrology can support us in that, and how important unshakable self-care is in your life right now, and how much the world needs us to be taking care of ourselves so that we can sustain the work we're doing. And there's so much transformation and healing going on in the world. So the ways that you're participating in that mean that it's absolutely essential for you to be grounded in self-care and having your batteries charged, your cup filled, your needs met, so that you can keep being there in your life and showing up in the ways that you need to. So important to be that force, to shine your light, to be that force for caring and kindness in the world, and for supporting the causes that are important to you. And just being the way you want people in the world to be, being a model of that by showing up with your realness, your truth, your integrity, your authenticity. These are so important in these times. And so today, my topic is a super fun one for me. It is why understanding is the Booby Prize. And I realize that some of you who are younger may not know what a Booby Prize is. So I actually looked up the definition. It is a joke prize that is usually given in recognition of a terrible performance or a last place finish. So it's kind of a joke that is like you get the prize, but you didn't really accomplish anything of significance. So that is the meaning that sometimes we have. And my first teacher of astrology and shamanism would say this phrase, understanding is the Booby Prize. And so that's where it comes from for me. And it's an important idea because it helps us recognize that the transformation is the point. And so as we have had the moon in recent days in Scorpio, go back and review those if you missed any of those Scorpio moon videos, because it may help you explain what was going on in your life and what's been going on this week. Also, of course, we have the Libra moon cycle that we're in with the moon waxing, and we're doing the work of relationships and learning to trust ourselves and show up more fully. And so we reach this point today where the moon is in Sagittarius. And the Sagittarius part of the zodiac is about understanding. It's about seeing the bigger picture, making meaning out of what has been going on, and unifying our putting the data and information together to tell a story. So it unifies, it integrates. And so the Sagittarius moon brings the energy of making sense of what's been going on while the moon was in Scorpio and you were connecting with mystery and not having any explanations, which is what I've been talking about. So when the moon goes into Sagittarius, then you start to be able to have that bigger picture perspective where you can say, okay, this is what's been going on. This is what I've learned. This is the conclusion I've come to, or the meaning that I am making out of what I've been discovering, where I've been traveling in my experience and in my mind and in my heart, and the experiences I've had, the issues I've been working through, the things that have been coming up for me. And so Sagittarius helps us to have that bigger picture, to to make sense of what's been going on and put it into words, or be able to tell a story, or understand it, whether it's for ourselves or something that we share with others. Either way, it's about reaching that point of being able to see the whole more clearly, right? Instead of being immersed in the middle. So think about, this is the point where the butterfly is beginning to emerge, and it's suddenly, all that dissolving that we did inside the cocoon, which again, watch the Scorpio videos for that reference. It's like, oh, I get it. Now I see why we were doing that. Now I see why that was important. It's a butterfly coming out, and maybe you can see the butterfly in its full glory, maybe not yet, but you're starting to see, and that light bulb is turning on to say, this is why you've been doing this. So, okay. So understanding is the Booby Prize, right? So what? So what that you can now understand it, because look who you've become. You have become the butterfly, and you did that, and you don't even have any idea or clue how you did that. You might have bumbled through, you might have discovered some tools along the way, or some strategies, or some ways that you could shift patterns of how you respond in your life, in your relationships. But the point is that here you are, you're here now, you did that work, and you've become this new being. And what does that look like? What does that mean for you? What becomes possible for you? That is the Sagittarian experience. What are the possibilities, the doors that open because of the inner work, the transformational work you've been doing? And so that's what that phrase means. Understanding is the Booby Prize. It means that you might be able to tell the story now, but so what? Because the bigger, more significant truth is that you've done this work, and you've gotten where you are, and you are who you are now, that you wouldn't be if you hadn't done that transformational work. So you may experience some insights, some ahas, some epiphanies about what's been going on and what it means for you, or you may not. The point is that you are now at that place where you're not doing the transformational work anymore, and it is integrating into your being. And whether that is something that you can put into words or not, it might still be a work in process to keep working on, to learn more about. And that's the Sagittarian travel. Right? Sagittarius is also about travel and exploration. So continuing to explore that territory and learn more about what is out there beyond your current understanding. And that's also what Sagittarius is about. So, so if you have the understanding, congratulations, you got the Booby Prize. And if you don't, that's okay too. You're just going to continue to explore what the world and life has to offer. And that Sagittarian optimism is going to say, yeah, this is all about discovery. So go out, explore, and discover, and see what there is for you to help you expand and open your mind and open your heart and continue this path of becoming something new. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, because I love to answer questions. And thank you so much for being here. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. And thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.